Welcome back. Okay, so in this video we're going to quickly have a look at messages and events. Okay, so let's head over to the messages section. I'm going to click on messages, and what you're going to notice actually there's two buttons here. There's one that says messages and one that says other. Now this is interesting. These are all my, if you like, main messages, or as Facebook says, these are, you know, main messages because they're putting them into my main messages folder. And if I click on other, then this is where there was a facility, there used to be a facility on fan pages to send updates to fans, and an update message would have appeared in other. Now other is kind of a spammy folder. Yeah, it's what Facebook sort of say this is probably spam, and they shove in your other folder or just sort of general information. But how interesting is this? I never look in other, and I've just looked at it now in order to record this video, and all of a sudden look, I've got all these messages from people. Hello Joe, hi Joe, visited your page Joe, I've noticed you contacted another software developer Joe, I've been watching your videos for months. So all of a sudden I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I need to actually go through my other folder and check my messages. So I'm going to say, a few of these people on here are members of the SNA and have obviously sent me messages and are probably wondering why I don't get back to them. Now, I will be honest with you guys, if you do look at this and you think, oh, I'll send Joe a Facebook message, please don't. I really don't have the time to go through too many Facebook messages. If you do want to speak to me, the best place to find me is on the Social Networking Academy wall. This is where I do spend the bulk of my time, or in the members only discussion forum over at the site. Okay? But I just wanted to show you messages. So if we go back into messages, this is how messages work. I can click a new message in here, I can send it out to somebody, I can send a bigger or little message as I want, I can put in my friend's name and email address here, I can send messages to multiple people as well. So I could send one to Rhett, I could send one to my friend Carol, I could send one to Carol Dodsley, I could send one to Lynn. Yeah, and I think the limit is 30 people. I think you can send a message to 30 people at a time. I can attach a file. If I click on attach a file, it's going to bring up my local computer so I can actually attach a file. I can take a picture or send a video. Okay? I can actually send it to somebody's mobile. I can tick on that and send it to their mobile if they've got their mobile phone put in there. Okay? So they're the different things that you can do with a message. And here's your search message function. So I can search for unread messages, archive messages, sent messages, email only. Notice I've got an email address. So I could give that out to people and say, if you want to contact me, just contact me here at this email address, and then I'll see it on my Facebook. So now you don't even need an email account outside of Facebook. People can send you messages here. And then the other thing as well, just so you know, is you can use this chat function. So let's say we turn the chat function on and I start chatting to a friend, yeah? What will happen is that chat that I have with that friend will actually show up here in my messages, and it will be marked as a message. All right? So that's basically how messages work. Very, very simple, very easy to use. Now let's go down to events. Now events, let me just hide that sidebar. Now, events have changed. Events have changed because of the way the news feed has changed. If I just go to my main home section, there used to be this great kind of part up here in the top right hand corner, so that when you created an event, then it would show up to all of your friends. Now it shows up here. There's 10 events this week. That's basically as much as you get. I can see this event here on November the 27th at 9, or I can click see all or 9 more this week and press that, and it's going to take me to my events section. Okay, so these tell me that the events that are here today, tomorrow, what's coming up this week or this month, and you can go down here to past events. Okay, I can click on friends events, so I can very specifically see events that you know, are being hosted by my friends. Yeah. So if I just click on the main events button here, then these are events that I've been invited to, okay? These are the events that people have actually come and physically invited me to go to that event. It's come into my notification as an invite, yeah? If I just click on friends events, then they are simply the events that my friends have placed on Facebook, okay? So I can go and see, even if I haven't been invited, all the different events that are happening. All right? Okay. So to create an event, it's very easy. You just click on this plus button up here, create event. and then you can go in and always add a photo. People always want a photo, okay? If you don't have a photo, then your event's just going to look like a text-only event and it won't catch people's eyes. In here you can put the event name, you can put the date and the time, you can add an end time as well if you want, you can put the location. I tend to put webinars in as events, okay? So it doesn't have to be an actual seminar or something like that. It can be a webinar, it can be something that's happening online, and then I put all the details in here. Okay, and then I can go and select guests, so I can go and invite all my friends to that event. Okay, so let's just go and have a look at an event. Let's go back to home and let's go into events. Okay, here we go. So basically we've got this event by Dave Sheehan, lose 14 to 20 pounds in the next 4 weeks. He's put his time in, he's got a picture in there, he's invited me to the event. The location is via a webinar from the comfort of your own home and office. And then he's put a link down here now. In all honesty, if this was my event, I would have a link up here as well. So I'd have put click here to get more information about this event, and then put the link at the bottom as well, okay? Because it's essentially below the fold, if you like, I've had to, click more information to see the description, yeah, and the link's all the way down here. So I would definitely put the link right up at the top and the link down at the bottom. But he's put all his information there about the event, and you can now go and you can share this. You can, share it on your wall. You can just post a comment, whatever you want to do, okay? And then if you want to join an event, you can click join, or you can click maybe, or you can click decline. And here's a really cool thing. When you go and create an event, let's say I put maybe I'm going to go. What Dave could do is, coming up to Wednesday, say on Tuesday or even at Wednesday an hour before, he could send me a message. He could send all the people that have said maybe, or all the people that have been invited and he hasn't heard from. He can actually send them a message and say, hey, don't forget, it's our event at 12 o'clock. Yeah? Now, where might that end up? The chances are it may actually end up in my other folder, okay? But I think we should be checking our other folders, guys, having a look at these emails, because I don't know how Facebook decide that something is spam. I'm wondering if it's people that you don't connect with as much or don't have as much engagement with, so they think, well, that's somebody that, Joe doesn't have very much engagement with. Not sure. Anyway, so that's events and messages. Just wanted to do you a real quick overview of those. So now in the next video, we're going to head over to this little button here, and we're going to start looking at our account settings and our privacy settings. So I'll see you in the next video.